All right, we are going to learn right now how to take our fall scene and put it into the story that you guys have been working on writing. We need to just take a couple steps. So make sure you get your fall scene open, and then you could go ahead and get your story open if you don't have it yet, but you don't need it quite yet. Right now my fall scene is in a Photoshop format. That's why that .psd there. So I need to save as. If this comes up, just click OK. Right now it's called fallscene.psd. Mine's going to my desktop, and the format says Photoshop right now. We're going to change Photoshop to JPEG. And JPEG is just a compressed photo that's good for a lot of different uses. We're going to go ahead and click Save. Mine will ask me about replacing, or I guess not. If it asks about replace, you can tell it to go ahead and replace. Your quality, you need to change to a 5. That'll help compress it a little bit more to fit on your story. That's just, you can move the slider over, or you can go ahead and type 5 right there. When I get it to 5, I click OK, and that's all there is to it. Now, to move that, let me open up the Finder here for you. And I'll go to Desktop. Now you see fallscene.jpg, fallscene.psd. They look like the same thing, except if you notice the PSD file is 1.7 megabytes and the JPEG is now 140 kilobytes. That is much, much smaller, which will make it easier to compress and fit onto our Pages document, or onto our story. So I'm going to take this fallscene.jpg and I can just drag it over to my story, and I'll drop it right here. You might notice we have some issues. Okay, now we are done changing our fall scene. So you can go ahead and close out of that if you want. And now we're working on our iBooks author document. And click on the picture. I can go to Edit Mask, and you can see there's a lot of this hidden below and above. When I do Edit Mask, I can drag the mask down, and if you notice, my story goes with it. Okay, but these things haven't moved, which we'll do in a minute. Also in the Edit Mask, I can slide it down. If you have more at the top, you can do that. I have most of mine showing up at the bottom. It's okay if a little bit's cut off. Just make sure you have your important pieces in the picture. Okay? And now you can see that. But we have a few issues. See, we have this line going straight through it. I'm going to click on that line. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's X's right on each side. That means that line is locked. Now, in order to fix that, I'm going to go up to Arrange while it's selected and Unlock. And now it's got those handles on it. And I'm just going to hit Delete so that goes away. Now, I'm going to move my title down. So I click on it, I can drag it down. Move my chapter down. And now all of your text from your story that you push down would move on to that next page, and so it'll make it look like your story is a little bit longer. When you're done with this, you can go back to your typing or revising of your story.